Good morning, teacher.
Good morning. I'm sorry, I was talking on mute. Estaba hablando
No
de mute.
problem.
How are you doing today?
Good, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. And how was the weekend?
Good, but hard.
A lot of things to do, right?
Yes.
Yes, same here. I had to work on Saturday, and then in the afternoon, I think I did some cleaning, and yesterday too, I was busy. What about you? What do you do on the weekend?
Saturday, last Saturday, I went to mechanic with my car for only review.
Yeah, the maintenance, the checkup maintenance.
Yes.
And you stay there the whole day? No.
Yes.
Okay, yes. It happens on Saturdays, right? You have to stay there the whole day.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have the time to check on your car, because sometimes we don't even have time, right? But you took the card and that was good. And today what we're going to do is a review, of what you did. And I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? For you to put into practice the 3 topics that we studied, right? So the first topic that we studied, let me see. I'm going to open it up here. Give me 1 sec. I think it's this one. Okay, so the first topic that we studied was demonstrative adjectives, right? So let me ask you this. Because we talked about far and close, right? So we talked about those 2 different options that we have. What about the options that I have, to use when I'm talking about singular nouns that are close or near and far? So, for example, if I have an object and the object is far and it's only one, what is the demonstrative adjective that I use?
In this case, I use first.
Far. Look at the girl and the boy. So which I would say demonstrative adjective would you use? Remember, we have this, that, these, and those.
For example, this girl is far as the boy.
Far from the boy. Correct. Okay, very good. Now, if I need to point, to say, hey, look, okay, are you going to use this, that, these, or those?
Okay, in this case, that girl is far than boy.
Very good. That girl is far, just like that. That girl is far, or that is a girl, right? Hey, that is a girl, or that's my friend, Sarah, right? So remember the examples. Okay, I'm going to show you one more here. So remember the examples. We have 4 different options, right? So we have this, which is for singular and things that are close. Far, that is for singular and things that are far, and these, that is for plural, for things that are near, and those, that is for plural, for things that are far. For example, in this case, if it's close,
Yes.
okay, very good. So which one are you going to use?
This.
This, very good. Okay. If it's far, you're going to use?
In this case, because it's singular, I use that.
Very good, correct, okay? So we said that if things, you know, are plural and they are close, we use?
In this case, because it's close, I use this.
Very good, these, right? And if the object is far and it's plural, which one are you going to use?
Those.
Very good, excellent, okay? Now, again, right, you did the same exercise last week. So I want you to look at the things around and give me just 4 sentences, 4 examples, okay? Using this, that, these, and those.
Okay, for example, this cell phone is mine.
Okay, very good.
The other example, these shoes are brown.
Okay, very good.
The other example, that car is gray.
Okay,
Those laptops are black.
those laptops are black. Okay, very good. Now, one thing that we mentioned, that we didn't mention, but that I included, right, in the material, right, it's that if we are asking questions, okay, these are the questions that we're going to ask. If it's singular, it's what is this, right? If it's singular, far, what is that, right? And also we were saying that we need to be careful with the verb be, right? Singular is, plural are. What are these? What are those? Okay. So, any question about this topic?
No, for the moment.
Very good. Okay, very good. So then the second topic, right, that we studied is this. Okay, we talked about prices, right? What is the topic? Do you remember?
How much?
How much? Okay, very good. So when we use how much, right, we're talking about things or objects that we see, you know, and that we want to buy, right? Like when you go to the supermarket. Okay, now this is just an exercise, okay? And I'm going to ask you prices of things that you buy at the supermarket, okay? So, Ricardo, when you go to the supermarket, okay, what are the most important things that you buy at the supermarket?
Um, the main is the price.
Okay, but what are the things that you buy? What do you buy
For
when you go?
example, rice,
Okay.
beans,
Mm-hmm.
oil,
Mm-hmm.
how do you say, use,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Use, you said.
Yes, but in different flavor.
Juice, okay.
Um,
If you don't know the object, ask me. How do you say, Brian?
yogurt,
Yogurt, it's true. Mhm.
milk,
Mhm.
cheese.
Mhm. I'm writing down the list.
Ah,
Yes, because I'm
okay,
going to ask you questions.
okay. What else? How do you say crema chantilly?
I think it's whipped cream. Whipped cream.
With cream, okay. With cream, strawberries.
Uh-huh.
Only
Okay,
for the moment.
very good. And okay, so tell me, Ricardo, how much is rice at the supermarket? How much is rice? And we're going to talk about 1 pound, una libra, por ejemplo, 1 pound.
I remember in this case 1 point 80 cents.
1.80. $1.80?
No, 80 cents.
80 cents. Okay, very good.
Yes.
Very good. So how much in this case are beans?
1.1 and 30. $1.30.
Okay, $1.30. That's only 1 pound, right? Okay,
Yes, 1 pound.
very good. What about oil? How much is oil, Ricardo?
The bottle of 5 liters
Mm-hmm.
costs $20.
$20. Okay, so you buy the 5 liters and you pay $20, right? For the 5
Yes.
liters of oils, okay? Liters. What about juice? How much is the juice?
70 $70.29.
$70.29?
Yes. Yes,
Really?
in this case, I buy 27 use in box.
Ah, okay, okay. So you buy a lot of uh, bottle of juices, right? Okay,
Yes.
very good. What about yogurt? How much is the yogurt?
For kids,
Mm-hmm.
through $40.
40,
No, $4.
$4, okay.
Yes.
And for adults?
Uh, in this case, cost $12.
$12, okay. Very good. What's your favorite yogurt? Strawberry, mango, banana,
I like all the
all of
flavor.
them. Yes, I love yogurt and I prepare pasta with yogurt.
Ah,
Yes,
wow.
and I love it. I mean, I don't eat pasta with tomato sauce. I eat it
Ah,
only with yogurt, and it's very
interesting.
easy. But you buy the flavorless, el que no tiene sabor, right? So you buy the
Yeah.
flavorless and then you prepare it, with yogurt. I love it. So then, what about this one? Milk. How much is the milk?
Um, I buy a different presentation.
Ah, okay.
For example, in back,
Mm-hmm.
I buy one box into the box, 3 back.
Ah, okay, okay. Mm-hmm. So it's like you buy like the packages, right? That come
Yeah.
within a box. Okay. Very
Yes.
good. And how much is the package that you buy?
In this case, costs $15.
$15. Okay, very good. What about the cheese? How much is cheese that you buy?
$10.
$10, okay. And what about the whipped cream? Or crema chantilly, right? What about the whipped
Yes,
cream? How much is the whipped cream that you buy?
$9.
$9. Okay, and it's delicious, right?
Yes.
You see? What about the strawberries? Okay, strawberries are very expensive. So how much do you pay for them?
Yes, I buy a big bag.
Oh, okay, very good. A big bag. How much is,
In
the
this
bag of
case,
strawberries?
costs $13.
$13, okay, but they are delicious. And what
Yeah.
about this one? This is not in the list, right? But let's see. Let's think about clothes, right? A shirt, pair of jeans, shoes, okay? So in El Salvador, if you are a man, right? If you want to buy a t-shirt, how much do you pay for a t-shirt?
Yes. It depends the type of t-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
but in average 30 um 35
$35.
Yes.
Okay, very good, $35. And what about a pair of shoes? A pair of shoes for men? What would be the price? How much are shoes for men? Let's talk about tennis shoes, sneakers,
Yeah. Um 60 $60.
$60.
Yeah.
Men's shoes and men's clothes are more expensive than women's clothes, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's true. What about pair of jeans? A pair of jeans for men? How much do you pay for a pair of jeans?
um it depends the store.
It depends of
but
the store. Mhm.
but for example 25
Okay,
$25.
$25. Okay, and generally, if you go to a store, right? Like Siman, Prisma, and okay, jean store. So you pay sometimes
Yes.
$40, right? $40
Yes.
pair of jeans. That's true. They are very expensive. Okay, so that was the second topic that we started. Okay. Now, the last topic that we studied was comparatives, right? So we were comparing a little bit, and we were given examples, right? And we studied the rules. Do you remember some of the rules that we studied, Ricardo?
uh, when I have consonant, vowel, and consonant,
Uh-huh.
um, I need a um, EST.
EST, are you sure? Or ER?
ER, sorry.
Very good, excellent,
ER.
okay. That's true, right? When we have consonant, vowel, consonant, we add ER. ¿Y qué más hacemos when we have consonant, vowel, consonant?
Um,
I will show them to you, don't worry. Okay.
Yes.
So, esa es la que tiene un montón de soniditos. So, yeah. So the thing is that when we have comparatives, there is something that we call one-syllable adjectives, right? If we have one-syllable adjectives, let me, que pasen todos los sonidos. So first, right, if we have one-syllable adjectives, we are going to add ER. For example, long, longer, short, shorter, old, older. And when we have adjectives that are, you know, one-syllable adjectives, but they end in the letter E, we add R only, like nice, nicer, late, later. But when we have one syllable, and as you were saying before, Ricardo, we have consonant, vowel, consonant, we have to we double the last consonant, like in big and hot, and after that we add ER. So bigger, hotter, right? So double G in bigger and double T in hotter, right? So that those are the words, right, that that we studied. ¿Hay alguna más aparte de esas? Do you remember?
Yes, when the adjective is long, I use other word, for example, more.
Exactly, very good, okay? We use more. Now, there is one more thing before, and that is that, my goodness, that is that when the adjective ends in Y, right? If the adjective ends in Y, we change the Y to one-eyed, and then we add ER, like pretty, prettier, easy, easier, right? And also sometimes we have irregular comparative adjectives, like this one, good, we don't say gooder, is better. Or bad, we don't say badder, is words, right? So those are the two. And then we have and then we have the long adjectives, right? And here is where we use the word more, okay? With adjectives with two or more syllables, like more delicious, more expensive, more complicated, more difficult, okay? Now, what I want you to do, okay, right now, Ricardo, is to compare, okay? Remember the structure. I'm going to show you the structure. Give me 1 second. Remember the structure is like this, right? So the structure is like this. We use two words, right? Coffee and wine, two things, and we're going to compare. Wine is hotter than, coffee is hotter than wine, okay? If it's singular is, if it's plural are. So I want you to compare, Ricardo, working from home and working at the office, okay? So do you remember during the pandemic, right? We were working
Yes.
from home, right? So can you
Yes.
compare working from home and working at the office? What are the differences that you can find?
Okay, for example, work in home office is more comfortable
Comfortable.
than office.
Okay, yeah, it's true. That's true. And you feel better, okay? Any other difference?
Work home office is less expensive than office.
Yes, working from home is less expensive than working in the office. Okay, very good. Because that's what we're comparing right now. I'm going to write it down. Type it here. Remember, we are comparing working from home with working at the office. Oops, sorry. Very good. So what about lunch, Ricardo?
I work home office is when I work home office, I eat in this case, I'm not sure the structure. For example,
Oh, no. I am talking. Remember that we are comparing, right? The two things. So what I'm asking you is, what about lunch? Is lunch healthier? Is lunch better? Is lunch more delicious? You know, working from
yes.
home than working at the office. What do you think?
Work home office is
You can say something like this: having lunch from home, okay, or at home, pardon, at home, and
at home.
having lunch at
Having
the
lunch at
office.
home
Uh-huh.
it's more healthy
And
than,
healthy?
yes.
Healthy, what rule do you apply to healthy?
In this case, change the letter Y
Yes.
and I S healthiest.
IER.
IER,
Mhm.
healthier.
Correct. So what would be the sentence?
When I work home office is healthier
Yes.
than work office.
Definitely, right? Because at the office, you have to eat what you can find, unless your wife prepares you lunch, right? But that is, more time. And sometimes it is not possible to take lunch to the office, right? Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Now, there are many things, right, that are different. And what do you think, Ricardo? Working from home is more stressful than working at the office? What's your opinion?
It depends the activities in my job,
Okay.
but in general, when I work home office is is best.
It's better?
Is better uh, for the health.
Yes, actually it is true, because the stress is different, right?
Yes.
And you feel better because you can, if you want, you can go out to the garden or to the yard, or you can stand up, right? You are in control, right, of the different situations that are happening. Okay, very, very good. So in this case, Ricardo, those were the questions that I had, right, about these topics. And as I understand, you had to send some screenshots to Salma so she can enter your grades, right? Tomorrow, we're going to begin intermediate 2, right? And I'm going to continue working with you during these days. Also, you had to work in the platform, right? And let her know when you finish. A Salma
Okay.
le va a reportar todo lo del intermedio
Yes.
1. De ahí del intermedio 2 en adelante, que comenzamos mañana, va a ser conmigo. ¿De acuerdo?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to stop here. Me voy a detener acá porque ahorita voy a otra clase a las 8. Okay, but
Okay. Okay. No
remember,
problem.
if you have any questions, let me know, okay?
Yes. Thank you for your
You're
help.
welcome. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye, Ricardo.
Bye bye.
Bye.